Location is always like a personal choice, not so much of a right and wrong, because different people has different needs and wants, isn't it? First-time home buyers tend to be very excited and overlook many important things before they go house hunting. Hi guys, welcome to Hashtag 11. I am Dave Lee. Today we'll be sharing 11 important tips for first-time buyers before you go out for your house hunting. We won't be covering the technical part like OTP and such. However, we'll be covering things that you should really look out for. And if you find this video useful, do share it with your friends, and we look forward to bring you more exciting sharing in the future. Tip number one is your budget. Before you go out to purchase your first property, it is important to plan your budget. And always, unless you're paying full cash, always speak to a banker first and get your IPA done. Oh, by the way, IPA stands for In Principle Approval. It usually takes 1 or 2 days for the banker to get back to you with the result. Next, of course, is I realize a lot of first-time buyer, they're totally unaware of this. So when they see something that they like, a lot of times they cannot make an offer and hence missing out their dream homes. This is because they don't know how much they can loan, so they're not sure. So before you go out for your house hunting, get your IPA done, okay? And we also do not advise you to stretch to your full TDSR. But if you really need to, you really need to do your planning very, very carefully. Always good to exercise some prudency when it comes to purchasing a big ticket project. So get your budget plan out and your IPA done, all right? Tip number two, very important, how much cash do you need? Let's look at the different scenario for the cash outlay.
Presume you have enough fund in your CPF and you can have full 75% loan. You need 5% cash on your purchase, excluding stamp duty and legal fee. Let's look at the difference between a resale and a new launch from the example below.
Legal fee usually range from 2005 and above, and in some cases, if you need somebody to act on your behalf, a power attorney is also required. Hashtag 11 FAQ. Can we use CPF to pay for buyer's stamp duty? Yes, you can, but you need to pay cash first and get reimbursed by CPF later. Number three, location needs and wants. Location is always like a personal choice, not so much of a right and wrong, because different people has different needs and wants, isn't it? For example, some people will need to be near a certain school or their work or place, or maybe say a child care or elderly care center. Others may like to be in a city call center because of status, right? Of course, if you're considering an exit strategy, connectivity and accessibility should be your key priority.
Hashtag 11 note. If the children or parents has taken an HDB close proximity grant, the children or parents who are thinking of selling their current place will have to relocate within 4 kilometers from their location.
Does the age of the property matters? Of course it does. Some people buy an older development because of the size. However, you should also take note of the state of maintenance, especially if there's any water seepage or water leakage in the unit itself. And another very important thing is, can you fully utilize your CPF for the purchase? We will be covering that topic in our forthcoming video, so stay tuned. Next, we'll talk about facilities. Condo tend to have more facilities compared to apartment. Now, the question is, do you really need so much facilities? I have known some people who have never used a single facilities in their development before. Of course, nowadays, the bigger projects have facilities. They are more attractive for married couple with children because these buyers see this as an opportunity to have more family bonding times, and I think they don't have to think where to take their kids every weekend, right? Of course, if you're somebody who enjoys more exclusivity or prefer more privacy, an apartment with lesser facilities may be something that is more suitable for you. Of course, when we talk about facilities, next, maintenance free. You are right. So does more facility necessarily means higher maintenance fees? It all depends, right? For example, let's say you are in a bigger project and there are more units, more people are contributing to the funds, then probably you pay a lesser maintenance fee. However, if you are in a smaller development, lesser people are contributing to the fund, you may pay more maintenance fee even though there are lesser facilities. But there are actually some development with special facilities. For example, some have concert services, some have bowling alley, and some even have like a karaoke room. Right, so that of course you have to pay higher maintenance fee. The average maintenance fees in Singapore is about $250 to $400, but higher end project may go as high as $1,000 or more. Car park space. Okay, while most development have a one-to-one car park allocation, but do you know that developers do not need to fulfill the 100% if their development is within a certain distance from the MRT station?
Hashtag 11 FAQ. What if I have more than one car in my family? Depending on your management and the car park availability, some developments may not even have enough lot for a second car. So it's always good to check.
Next, we have facing and direction. I think facing and direction is very subjective. While most buyers are worried about the afternoon sun or the road noise, others are more concerned about the feng shui. So actually, a west facing may be suitable for them. Uh, Especially nowadays, I think you have zip trap that will solve a lot of our problem. Share with us your views on the direction and facing below. The unit layout is something that you pay very close attention to. Is there a lot of space wastage, irregular layout? All these will affect the way you place your furniture. That is why the dumbbell layout is very, very popular. However, the dumbbell layout will give you lesser privacy.
Big planter box and aircon latches may be a waste of space, so it's always good that you check the floor plans and the size before you commit.
Tip number 10 is amenities. What kind of amenities you have in the neighborhood? Very important, especially if you're buying this property to rent it out or you're buying this property for investment purposes. Your tenant may want to know how they can easily get their next meal. Of course, if you're buying for your own stay, nowadays we have a lot of us are working from home. Is it easy for you to get your grocery? Are there nearby supermarket or wet market? And if you're the kind who eat out, where's the nearest hawker center, the nearest coffee shop? Are there any nice restaurant or cafes? How about childcare center? How about shopping malls? Are all these easily available in your neighborhood? So amenities is, I feel, one of the most important point when you're out looking for your next property. Last but not least, timeline. You may be renting a place or you need to be out of your place within a certain time frame. So you got to start planning your timeline early. There are instances where, let's say, there need to be a leaseback option of extension. So find out all these important things before you commit to your next property. All right, that's all for today. I hope you enjoy our video. Do share our video with your friends who need these tips, and also share your comments below. And I hope to bring you more videos in future. So stay tuned and see you soon at hashtag 11.